And the only way I can afford to get there is if the Bugle sends me.
You've got as much chance of going to California at my expense as you have of walking upside down on that ceiling.
Yes. Well, what I'm about to tell you, the Bugle cannot print, and neither can the Examiner.
We can't print what?
The missing plutonium has been used to build a bomb.
An atomic bomb?
If you don't believe me, ask Captain Barbera.
This could be the story of the year, the century.
Wait a minute now, you can't print that. I mean, the public would panic.
But if I help find the bomb, then the Bugle would have an exclusive.
Oh.
Which it could share with the Examiner.
But why California?
Spider-Man told me about the license number.
Spider-Man? Wait, you got this from Spider-Man?
Well, we sort of worked it out together, yes.
I wouldn't believe anything that weirdo tells me.
I would. Tell you what, Peter. I will get the Examiner to finance your trip if you get me that interview with Spider-Man, and if, when you're on the West Coast, you get a story, my paper runs it with my byline.
Oh, wait a minute. You're still working for the Bugle, remember?
Does that mean you'll send me to California?
You're holding a gun at my head.
Oh, not a gun, Mr. Jameson, just another newspaper.
All right. You win.
Peter, I'll get you more money.
Money isn't everything.
He's right, money isn't everything.
Giving up so soon?
Kidding. May I use your phone?
Help yourself.
Long distance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jameson. I'll get you some great pictures. I promise you, I really will. And I'll call you every single night.
You won't have to. I'm going with you.
You're what?
Why, you think I'd trust you 3,000 miles away with my expense account, do you? Rita.
Yeah, boss.
You make 2 reservations for Parker and me. We're flying to Los Angeles.
You sure you don't want to make that 3?
3? Why 3?
Because I just called my editor, and I'm going with you.
Beverly Sunset Hotel.
Good morning.
Oh.
Why don't we all meet at the pool after we're settled?
Pool? Why the pool?
Well, I love the sun.
Oh, all right.
Well, I'll be there in a minute. I just have to check on one thing.
No, you don't, Parker. Now, we're going to meet at the pool. You can do that afterwards.
Sir, this will just take a moment.
Parker,
Okay. All right. Surprised he doesn't have all of us stay in the same room.
That'll be $2, please.
$2 for a glass of orange juice?
And for service with a smile.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, and please bring him a glass of lemonade without the sugar.
Without the sugar? Won't that be a little sour?
Uh-huh. It should match your disposition perfectly.
Where's Parker?
Right. It shouldn't be taking him so long. Why don't you stay here, and I'll go see if I can find him.
All right.
Peter, what's that?
What's what?
That thing in your hand.
Oh, this. It's a light meter. I wanted to try to get some shots from up here.
A light meter? Peter, I know a little bit about photography, and I've never seen a light meter like that.
No, you're right. It's not a light meter.
Yeah, uh-huh. What is it?
To tell you the truth, this belongs to Spider-Man. It picks up a signal from the homing device that he attached to that white limousine I told you about.
Are you getting a signal?
Well, yeah, it's got a range of 15 miles.
You mean that'll take us to them?
Should.
Peter, tell me something truthfully. Are you Spider-Man?
Do I look like the kind of guy that could run up and down the side of a building?
No. I don't know what got into me. But he's here at the hotel, isn't he?
As a matter of fact, it's a lot closer to you than you'd ever expect.
Are you sure? Well, thank you, Flora. That was the office. Some man with a very youthful voice was inquiring about a white limousine registered to the White Import-Export Company.
Maybe somebody spotted it outside the kid's apartment.
He knew the California license number.
We did lose one of the New York plates.
Where's the car now?
Angel and Benson are in Hollywood.
When they come back, I want you to go over the car very carefully.
You don't think anybody could have followed us out here?
Anything can happen. And with this much at stake, I don't see how we can be too cautious.
Mr. White, has there been any response?
A little too soon, I think. With my kind of proposal, I would imagine there will have to be some kind of discussion.
Wouldn't you love to see how they're taking it?
$1 billion in gold. Not 1 million. 1 billion. Thought the mayor was gonna die.
Well, he's certainly no biker.
Yeah. And he wants to deliver to a bank in Costa Rica.
You still think your Spider-Man is involved?
Oh, that guy's off the wall, but this is pretty big. I don't know.
New York doesn't have that kind of money.
Not just New York. He's blackmailing the whole country.
Well, could you try again? It's an emergency. Okay, leave a message for all of them. And please have Mr. Jameson call his office in New York. Yes, New York. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I don't suppose they said where they were going. You're kidding.
Parker, this is ridiculous. We came to Los Angeles to look for an atomic bomb, not to ride around Hollywood like a bunch of tourists.
Leave him alone, Mr. Jameson. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, really? Do you know how many cars there are in Los Angeles? Do you realize what the odds are against our finding a white limousine?
The odds are not as bad as you think, are they, Peter?
No, they're not bad at all. As a matter of fact, I think we're getting warm.
Look, it's them.
Those are the two that tried to kidnap us.
You're gonna call the police.
No, there's no time. They're leaving. We'll have to follow them.
Looks like we've grown a tail.
They must have spotted us.
Parker, what are you doing?
Hold on, boss.
I've had enough of this. Let's see if we can puncture his balloon. They just don't make tires like they used to.